My name is Yehezkiel Aditya Pranata. My name is Yehezkiel Aditya Pranata. Student ID number 71 2019 105. When I just returned from Salatiga, I heard that my grandfather was being treated at the hospital, and at that time my family's economy was bad. When I heard the bad news, of course I felt sad and felt that I had lost hope for what was happening in my life. I don't think it's only me who has experienced something like this, but my other people have felt the someone as when I had bad news. How did I understand God in such situation? In a way, I believe in God. That very problem and every trial that is present in my life is a that's God have given to me, and God will also definitely provide the best solution for me to get through problems and trials that come in my life.
My name Faradia Ningrum, student ID number 71 2019 112. The bad thing that happened in my life when I had to quit school for 1 year to continue studying. I felt that everyone seemed unreliable and felt completely alone to endure it all. Sometimes I try not to panic and keep worrying, because I realize that worrying won't make things better. It is not easy for me to relax and leave all problems to God. I admit that I'm weak and helpless, but I always try to think creatively to make things better. I believe the bad thing that have happened will not ruin my life, but will enable me to become strong in facing many things. Even though I can't see help, but I feel God help is within me. Sometimes I admit that having nothing will make God's presence more pronounced. When I can dream as much as I can, but never feel that we can control it all. I believe that everything that happened in me is all because of God, both right and wrong. Sometimes the feeling of being turmoil make me forget God's goodness. I believe the bad thing that have happened will not ruin my life, but will enable me to become strong in facing many things. When I remember that all around is unreliable, but I believe that God has never left me. When I'm having a hard time, whatever the problem is, I always carry on in prayer and surrender to God. Even though at the beginning I felt very worried, I always felt God's help with was truly awesome. Until now, I have never felt any other help that is more powerful than God's.
Hello, my name is Angelia Agatha, student ID number 71 2019 116. How do I react when I hear bad news? I feel sad when I hear this, especially the news about my own family. One thing I can do when I hear the news is to strengthen myself and pray to God for what's happening in my life. I have an example of a case that made me down. namely when my boyfriend left me, who always hurt me. I feel that this is God's way of keeping me from the people who hurt me and my feelings. I give thanks to God. Now I no longer experience feelings of disappointment and hurt because of love. And then, how do I find God's great purpose in my life? I found that God is truly extraordinary and loves me even though I am in a bad state. God's plan for me until now really makes me comfortable, no longer feels hurt, and I can live my days with joy. And that's all of me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gloria and Ingtyas. My student number is 71 2019 118. Here I will share my reaction when hearing bad news. For example, when I saw the announcement of the Stars Satyavacana Christian University scholarship recipient and I was declared not accepted. There were mixed feelings of mine. My heart attached, shocked, sad, and disappointed. Because if I applied for the scholarship, I didn't qualify. Sometimes I jealous of my friends who passed the scholarship, even though if we measure it according to our ability to study, we are the same. But why did they get it and I didn't? I once said to myself that God is on fire. I really need the scholarship, but I didn't get it. At that time, I was not sensitive to God's goodness. I just kept demanding and blaming God. After a few days, I tried to calm myself down and slowly forgot about the problem. But God is so extraordinary in how help His people. A few days later, I received an invitation from the post office to receive assistance in the form of money from the government. And there I was taught that it turned out that God's goodness for me still exists, which is expert through this ascension. I felt guilty for continually blaming God and not accepting the situation. At that moment, gracefully, it turned out that God had prepared submitted for me. I realized that God is so good and never leave His people in a difficult situation. Even though in a way God accept will remain, help us. So believe that God is every step of our life. Thank you.